Good afternoon, everyone. This is a pre-recorded version of the pub quiz because we noticed there was a few big problems with internet infrastructure and things today. So just to make sure that you got your pub quiz this evening and it made sure that it ran okay, I've pre-recorded this version, which we'll put out just in case the live version wasn't working. So what we'll do after last week, we're going to have 3 rounds instead of 4 rounds, just to keep things going nice and smoothly. The other thing we're going to do as well is we're going to have the questions up on screen, and then you'll be able to see the numbered questions as we go through, plus the answers as well. And then by popular demand this week, we're going to have my daughter Eva back to read a question, and then another special guest will be my other daughter Nola, will pop in at some point as well. So 3 rounds. We're going to have themes this week as well, so if you're good at a particular theme, watch out for those themes. And we're also going to have a social round as well that you'll need to take part in, so get ready with your Instagram and Twitter feeds and Facebook feeds and the hashtag Living Room Pub Quiz, and then we'll announce what you need to do later on to get involved in that competition. Okay, so let's move on to the questions. So we've got round 1, which is Disney. It's going to be 10 questions on Disney and Pixar films, and they'll be numbered, so you can go through, answer each one. Pick a team leader if you want to form teams. So if you want to have your own WhatsApp group or a house party group or a Zoom group, do that on your own, set it up, choose a team leader, and then get them to write the questions down, write the answers down, and then we'll go through at the end and they can mark how you're getting on. Chat this week may not be working for obvious reasons because this is a pre-record, but if you'd like to leave any comments at the bottom or give any feedback, please do, and we'll pick that up at the end of next week. Okay, so let's get on with round 1, which is Disney questions. So, question 1. What does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into? What does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into? Okay, we're going to have question 2 now, and I think one of my girls are going to come over and do it. Which one's going to come and do it? It's going to be Eva. Okay, so let's move out of the way, and then Eva can come in.
Which US city is the setting of The Princess and the Frog inspired by? Which US city is the setting of The Princess and the Frog inspired by?
Thank you very much, Eva. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going through, and then we'll get Nola in to do another question in a minute as well. Okay, so question 3. What is the name of Mulan's pet dragon? What is the name of Mulan's pet dragon? On to question 4. Okay, so that word is inseparable. Okay, can you do this? Don't give the answer away. Here comes Nola, everyone.
Name a 2
inseparable plush
toys from the Toy Story 4.
Do you know the answer? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Okay, right. So, name the 2 inseparable plush toys from Toy Story 4. Okay. Question number 5. Name the character who wants to marry Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Name the character who wants to marry Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Okay, on to question 6. What is the surname of Wendy, Michael and John in Peter Pan? What is the surname of Wendy, Michael and John in Peter Pan? Question 7. In Ratatouille, what does Remy the rat dream of becoming? In Ratatouille, what does Remy the rat dream of becoming? Question number 8. In The Little Mermaid, what city does Ariel live in? Question number 8. In The Little Mermaid, what city does Ariel live in? Question 9. In Frozen, how many brothers does Hans have? Question 9. In Frozen, how many brothers does Hans have? And question 10, the last question of this round. What is the name of the lead shark in Finding Nemo? What is the name of the lead shark in Finding Nemo? Okay, so that's the 10 questions for the round 1 done. I'll give you a little while just to confer on those and go back through them. Obviously, this is a pre-record because we noticed there was some problems with the internet today, so we just wanted to make sure you got the quiz. So the chat won't work, but do put any feedback or any information in the bottom to keep us in mind for what we want to do next week. Okay, let's go through the answers for round 1, which was the Disney round. Okay, question 1 was, what does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into? What does the enchanted cake in Brave turn Merida's mother into? The answer is a bear. Okay, number 2. Which US city is the setting of The Princess and the Frog inspired by? Which US city is the setting of The Princess and the Frog inspired by? Okay, Eva's going to give this one.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay, we go on to the next one now. Okay, so what was the name of Mulan's pet dragon? What was the name of Mulan. Is it Mulan? Okay, Mulan. What is the name of Mulan's pet dragon? The answer is Mushu. Oh. Okay, Nola knew. Okay, number 4. Nola, get ready with this one. Name the 2 inseparable plush toys from Toy Story 4. Name the 2 inseparable plush toys from Toy Story 4. The answer is...
Ducky and Bunny.
Well done, thank you very much. Okay. Name the character who wants to marry Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Name the character who wants to marry Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Gaston. The answer is Gaston for number 5. Okay, number 6. What is the surname of Wendy, Michael and John in Peter Pan? What is the surname of Wendy, Michael and John in Peter Pan? The answer is Darling. In Ratatouille, what does Remy the rat dream of becoming? In Ratatouille, what does Remy the rat dream of becoming? The answer is a chef. Number 8. In The Little Mermaid, what city does Ariel live in? Number 8. In The Little Mermaid, what city does Ariel live in? Atlantica is the answer to number 8. Number 9. In Frozen, how many brothers does Hans have? In Frozen, how many brothers does Hans have? The answer is 12. Number 10. What is the name of the lead shark in Finding Nemo? What is the name of the lead shark in Finding Nemo? I think you both want to do the end of this one. Okay. Yeah. And the answer to that is...
Bruce.
Okay, thank you very much, girls. You can go back now. Bye. Okay, let's move on to the social round now. Okay, so last week we had to draw a can of Big Drop, and the other one was to put a hat on your dog or on yourself and take a photograph. Thank you very much for the entries and all that. We had over 200 entries, I think, across the 2 rounds, and we picked the winners and sent them some Big Drop goodies. Okay, so this week the round is called Woolly Pulley Pile Up. And what I need you to do is put on as many jumpers as you can, take a picture of yourself or whoever's wearing all the jumpers, tag us on social media. We're at Big Drop Brew Co. Across Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, and use the hashtag Living Room Pub Quiz, and then we'll pick up all your answers and we'll announce the winners later this week and send you some goodies. Okay, so I'll remind you of what you need to do for that later. That can keep going all evening, so if you're not ready with your jumpers yet, that's fine. Just go off and find them to start with or now, and then take pictures throughout the evening of you kind of fully bulked up wearing all your jumpers, and then send them to us on social media using at Big Drop Brew Co, hashtag Living Room Pub Quiz, and then we'll pick a winner and let you know via DM if you're a winner later this week. Okay. Round 2, music. Off we go. Ian Stewart was known as the 6th member of which British rock group? Ian Stewart was known as the 6th member of which British rock group? Controversy, I Would Die For You and Raspberry Beret are songs by which artist? Controversy, I Would Die For You and Raspberry Beret are songs by which artist? Question 3. Lovely Day, released in 1977, is a song by which artist? Lovely Day, released in 1977, is a song by which artist? Okay, question 4. What do Like a Virgin by Madonna, Let's Dance by David Bowie, and Inside Story by Grace Jones all have in common? What do Like a Virgin by Madonna, Let's Dance by David Bowie, and Inside Story by Grace Jones all have in common? Question 5. Two different acts, 22 years apart, had number 1 hits with Tide is High. Name both. Point for each one here. Point for each one on this question. So if you can name both, you'll get a point for each. Question 6. What's the name of Daft Punk's most successful single? I'll read that one more time. What's the name of Daft Punk's most successful single? Brian Eno was in which British band with Brian Ferry? Question 7 is Brian Eno was in which British band with Brian Ferry? Question 8. What artist's set has become the most watched Glastonbury set ever on TV? What artist's set has become the most watched Glastonbury set ever on TV? Question 9. Lance Bass and Joey Fatone were 2 members of what American boy band? Lance Bass and Joey Fatone were 2 members of what American boy band? And question 10 for the music round. Released in 2017, Reputation is an album by which American female singer-songwriter? Released in 2017, Reputation is an album by which American female singer-songwriter? Okay, and that is the end of the music round. So just to remind you, for the social round this week, Woolly Pulley Pile Up, I need you to wear as many jumpers as you can. One person, as many jumpers as possible. Take a photograph of yourself or have someone take the photograph for you in case your arms are out like a Michelin man. And take a picture, post it onto social at Big Drop Brew Co on Twitter, Instagram or Facebook, and give us the hashtag Living Room Pub Quiz, and then we will pick our favourites and let you know if you've won, and we'll send you some goodies. We really enjoyed the hundreds of entries we got last week for the Drawing a Can round. I particularly like the ones with me in it, thank you very much. And I also very much liked Dogs in Hats. That's going to become a new hobby. So thanks to everyone who put a hat on themselves or popped a hat on their animal. That was great fun, really enjoyed that. So look forward to seeing what you've got coming up this week, and we'll let you know if you're a winner. Okay, let's go through the answers on round 2. Ian Stewart was known as the 6th member of which British rock group? Ian Stewart was known as the 6th member of which British rock group? Of the Rolling Stones. Question 2 was Controversy, I Would Die For You, and Raspberry Beret are songs by which artist? Controversy. I Would Die For You and Raspberry Beret are songs by which artist? The answer is Prince. Question 3. Lovely Day, released in 1977, is a song by which artist? The answer was Bill Withers. Question 4 was What do Like a Virgin by Madonna, Let's Dance by David Bowie, and Inside Story by Grace Jones all have in common? The answer is they were all produced by Nile Rogers. Question 5. 2 different acts, 22 years apart, had number 1 hits with Tide is High. Name both. You'll get a point for each of the correct answers here. The answers were Blondie and Atomic Kitten. Question 6. What's the name of Daft Punk's most successful single? What's the name of Daft Punk's most successful single? You'll have noticed I might have given you a slight clue when I originally read this question out. The answer is one more time. Question 7. Brian Eno was in which British band with Brian Ferry? Brian Eno was in which British band with Brian Ferry? The answer is Roxy Music. Question 8. What artist's set has become the most watched Glastonbury set ever on TV? The answer is Kylie Minogue's set. Question 9. Lance Bass and Joey Fatone were two members of what American boy band? Lance Bass and Joey Fatone were two members of which American boy band? The answer is NSYNC. 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 If you wrote it a bit like that, it's right. Number 10. Released in 2017, Reputation is an album by which American female singer-songwriter? Question 10 was released in 2017, Reputation is an album by which American female singer-songwriter? The answer is Taylor Swift. So that's the end of round 2. So we're going to move on to round 3. Just remind you that this is a pre-recorded version of the pub quiz because the internet was causing all sorts of problems across lots of different things today. We noticed it, so we thought we'd do a pre-record just to make sure you got your pub quiz this evening. Thank you to you all for tuning in. If you'd like to give any feedback, please do so in the comments underneath the video. If you've got any ideas for rounds, that sort of thing, let us know, and we'll try and incorporate it into next week's pub quiz. If you did pub quiz on week 1 and you're back for week 2, thank you very much for supporting us and joining in. Please get as many people to join in as possible. We really appreciate you taking part, and we hope it gives you a little bit of a break from the sense of cabin fever you may be having. Okay, let's move on to round 3, geography. Okay, question 1. The Victoria Falls are on the border between Zambia and which other country? The Victoria Falls are on the border between Zambia and which other country? Question 2. In what city would you find a gondola? In what city would you find a gondola? Question 3. What is the name of the circle that lies about 23 degrees south of the Earth's equator? What is the name of the circle that lies about 23 degrees south of the Earth's equator? Question 4. What goddess is the capital of Greece named after? Or, as I've written here, what goddess is the capital of Greece named after? Question 5. Barcelona is the capital of which Spanish autonomous region? Barcelona is the capital of what Spanish autonomous region? Question 6. What country is completely surrounded by South Africa? What country is completely surrounded by South Africa? Okay, question 7. In what country is Vegemite popular? In what country is Vegemite popular? Question 8. What building is famously located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? What building is famously located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Answer will come up soon. What city was once called New Amsterdam? What city was once called New Amsterdam? Okay, and the last question for round 3, which is our last round this week. Question 10. What musical instrument is considered to be a symbol of Ireland? What musical instrument is considered to be a symbol of Ireland? Okay, that wraps it up for the questions this week. We'll go into the answers shortly. Just one final reminder on what you need to do for this week's social round, which is the Woolly Pulley Pile Up. I need you to put as many jumpers on as you can. Take a photograph of yourself wearing those jumpers, or if you can't, get your arm out because your jumpers are kind of restricting your movement anyway. Get someone else to take a picture of it for you. Post it to at Big Drop Brew Co on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook. and pop the hashtag Living Room Pub Quiz on there so we can make sure we find it. And we'll pick some winners of our favourites and we'll send you some goodies. Okay, let's go to the answers for this round and wrap this week's Living Room Pub Quiz up. The Victoria Falls are on the border between Zambia and which other country? The Victoria Falls are on the border between Zambia and which other country? The answer is Zimbabwe. Question 2 was, in what city would you find a gondola? The answer is Venice. Question 3. What is the name of the circle that lies about 23 degrees south of the Earth's equator? The answer there is the Tropic of Capricorn. Question 4. What goddess is the capital of Greece named after? What goddess is the capital of Greece named after? Athena. The city is Athens and is named after the Greek goddess Athena. Number 5. Barcelona is the capital of which autonomous region? Barcelona is the capital of what Spanish autonomous region? Answer is Catalonia. Number 6. What country is completely surrounded by South Africa? The answer is Lesotho. Question 7. In what country is Vegemite popular? In what country is Vegemite popular? The answer is Australia. Question 8. What building is famously located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? The answer is the White House. Question 9. What city was once called New Amsterdam? What city was once called New Amsterdam? The answer is New York. And question 10 was, what musical instrument is considered to be a symbol of Ireland? What musical instrument is considered to be a symbol of Ireland? The answer is the harp. And that rounds it up for this week. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Just to remind you, this is a pre-record, it's not live, so there's no chat. Thank you very much for taking part. Please do take part in the social round. You've got until midnight on the day this was broadcast, midnight UK time, to take part in the Woolly Pulley pile-up. Put as many jumpers on as you can. Tag us in the picture you take at Big Drop Brewing Co. Use the hashtag Living Room Pub Quiz and we'll pick our winner or pick our favourites from your entries, and we'll send you some goodies if you are a lucky winner. Thank you ever so much for taking part this week. The internet was against us again, so we had to pre-record it, but I still hope you enjoyed it. We'll hopefully be back live next week when the internet's not having as many problems getting a live cast running and everyone playing Fortnite and Nintendo Switch seems to be causing the problem. But as we always do every week, you can get 10% for taking 10% off on our online shop if you're a UK customer. If you use the code LRPQ at checkout, we'll give you 10% off what's in your basket. And if you order more than 5 packs of beer, we'll ship your order to you for free. So if you go to shop.bigdropbrew.com, type LRPQ into the checkout, we'll give you 10% off. And if you order more than 5 packs of beer at one time, we'll also give you free shipping. Thanks everyone for taking part. Hope to see you again next week. Let us know in the comments below down here if you'd like any particular rounds. We may ask you to answer a few questions on Facebook as well. Please do like and subscribe this channel. We're going to keep doing Living Room Pub Quizzes in some way, some format, while you still turn up and play them. Thank you very much for your support, and we will see you next week. Bye!